Okay, boys and girls, so I'm going to do topic 13-3, solving perimeter and area problems, okay? So now we're going to be combining the perimeter and area. We're going to be doing both, okay? So my problem says, a can of paint is used to cover all 224 square feet of wall. The wall is 8 feet high. Tape is placed along the top, bottom, and sides of the wall. What is the length of the wall? How much tape is needed? Okay, so let me draw out everything they're telling me. They're saying that a can of paint is used to cover 224 square feet of wall, okay? So I know a wall is a square shaped, okay? They're telling me that this 224 is the square feet of the wall. When it's saying square feet of the wall, that's pretty much just meaning it's the area, okay? So I'm going to put area equals 224 square feet, okay? It says the wall is 8 feet high, okay? So 8 feet high is like this, 8 feet high. It's on the sides, okay? So on the side, I'm going to put 8 feet. Then it's saying, tape is placed along the top, bottoms, and sides of the wall, okay? What is the length of the wall? And how much tape is needed? Okay, so they're telling me that there's tape on the top, on the bottom, on the sides of the wall, okay? So if you look at this, they're telling me all around this wall there's tape. That's perimeter, okay? They want to know what's the length of the wall, okay? I know the height is 8 feet. I'm going to put 8 feet on this side, but I don't know the length. I don't know the top, and I don't know the bottom, okay? And I want to know how much tape is needed. Remember, the tape is going all around the wall. It's going around it. It's not going inside of it. No, it's going around it. So it's saying how much tape is needed. It's really asking you for the perimeter. What's the perimeter? Okay, I forgot my eye. Okay, so let's talk about what we know. We know that I have my area, 224 square feet. I know that I have the size, which is 8 feet, but I do not know my length, okay? So to do this, I need to find my length, okay? I cannot solve perimeter unless I know my length, okay? So, I know that for them to get area, they did 8 times something to get to 24. How do I know this? Because for area, it's length times, for area, it's length times width, okay? So I'm just going to put width times length, okay? Because my 8 is my width. So for area, it's width times length or length times width, okay? So they multiplied something by 8 to get 224, okay? So in order to figure that out, remember, I say multiplying is the opposite of division. So if I don't know what number to put here, I can divide 224 by 8. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that on this side. I get 224, and I'm going to divide it by 8. 8 cannot go into 2. 8's too big, but 8 can go into 22 one time. 8 times 1 is 16. Okay. I cannot do 2 minus 6, so I had to take away from the 2. 2 becomes a 1. This 2 becomes a 12. Okay, so now it's a 12. 12 minus 6 is 6. I bring up my 6, and now I have 64. Okay, I just saw that I made a mistake. I put 8 times 1 is 16. That's not true. 8 times 2 is 16. My bad. Okay. So now I have to see how many times can 8 go into 64. 8 times. 8 times 8 is 64. 64 minus 64 is 0. So I know that 8 divided by 224 is 28. So that would mean that 8 times 28 gives me 224, okay? So now I know that my length is actually 28. So I'm going to put 28 here, 28 here, okay? And I solved that because since I couldn't multiply it, I divided it, okay? That's how I got 28, okay? So I know the length, but now it says how much tape is needed. That's my perimeter. So now I'm going to solve for perimeter, okay? So I'm going to put a line here, and now I'm going to solve for perimeter. Okay, A is my area, P is my perimeter. So for perimeter, my formula is 2 times length plus 2 times width, okay? So I'm going to do 2 times my length, which is 28, plus 2 times my width, which is 8, okay? 2 times 28, I'm going to work it out over here. 28 times 2. 8 times 2 is 16. Bring up my 1. Bring down my 2. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. So I know this is 56. Plus 2 times 8 is 16. Okay? So now I have to add them. 56 plus 16. 6 plus 6 is 12. Bring up my 1. 5 plus 1 is 6, plus 1 is 7. Okay, so I know now that doing all of that work, my perimeter is 72. Okay, so here in the box, I'm going to put perimeter equals 72. Okay, so to answer my questions, what's the length of my wall? It's 28. How much tape was needed, which is just meaning what's the perimeter? 72, okay? And I almost forgot, it's feet, okay? 72 feet, 28 feet, okay? And that's how we do that problem.